How you doing, perritos? There has never been a YouTube video that has a telescopic gate installed the front way normally with the carriage and a second panel. There's not one. I looked all over YouTube. So this, if you're a technician that is wondering how the fuck do I gotta do it, I'm gonna solve all your problems right now, and I'm not gonna charge you a dime. Just like and subscribe. And what we have here is a front mount, right? A lot of manuals require the mount to be, the motor to be in the back, but right here we're gonna do it normally, right? So we have a 39-foot opening, almost 40 feet. The city could have gone with it back, more back, but it was gonna take a lot of terrain. So that's why he stacked it at 16 around there. A little bit more. Anyway, so check it out. I gotta do this weird Mickey Mouse mount. I have an angle brace of that one, and I got this one. This is all trial and error, guys. This is me learning. I did it up here. So now, because somebody at a affordable, damn, I just threw out the name out there. Somebody at Automatic needs to, this is for Automatic right here. Check it out. We have this, right? We have this. This has to be another spoolie here, so I could have another spoolie go this way. If not, I have to stack up my other one right up against under. That's why I have it over there. Okay? And then second, this is very important, because normally Automatic, I'm calling you guys out. When you normally connect these, you gotta have a sprocket. So we have a 40 chain, but the back of here is 41. So through a lot of trial and error, I had this at 40 and I had this at 41, and they were never aligning. Second, when you have a telescopic gate, you have to make sure the sprocket here, zoom in on the sprocket, you can't see it. That's how this is. That sprocket has to match the same size as that sprocket. These two gotta be the same exact size. Same exact size, or this is not gonna work at all. Second, for it to close evenly, this is again trial and error again, you have to measure from here to here. The same measurement you have here, you have to have it exactly here. The same measurement from there to there. Okay, go ahead and pause it. Last but not least, if your motor does not have a speed adjustment, then yes, you do have to mess around with the sprocket here. The smaller the sprocket, the slower your gate's gonna be. The bigger, obviously, the bigger it's gonna drive. Right now, I put a 30-tooth on here, and I could adjust the speed. So it makes, this is a warehouse that constantly gets traffic here, so it's gonna open super fast and close super slow. I know there's a feet per second, but on this one, it's a little bit slower because I have smaller teeth over here. I'm making up for the smaller tooth there to a bigger drive here. Okay, come over here. Last but not least, you have to have a return idle, which is this. That's gonna go here. You know, so let's go up around. So enough talking. Let's see how this works. So I have a big boy maximum control. I have it is a 2200. I believe it's more than, I believe it's about a horse, if not more. It's a big boy. I have it on 240 volts. This could be done with a 120, but I'm going with a 240. So we're gonna hit open now. Check this out. About to see magic. It's gonna go on my radio. Come here. This is turning this side and turning this side, causing this panel to close as well. So the key idea is here is to mess with the ratios, mess with the sprockets. It's same sprocket, same length on both sides. Look how nice it's gonna close. Once I have, you can see the side. The goal is getting it here. Look at this. That's the main goal right there. I was having trouble. This panel was 2 out, this one was 2 in, or this one was 2 out. So now, check it out. Come on outside. Oh, shit. Give me the phone and record outside. Don't go with the thing. Check it out, fellas. This is. Now it's closing. Look at this. Yep. Hit the open button right there. Now it's opening again. Look how I have it. Fire department Knox box. It's closing the other panel faster than the other one. But you see how that worm drive works in the back? I have it on the top one. You can't have it on the bottom one. It's not gonna be cool. It pinches it for some reason. There it is, guys. That's how it is. This is a regular mounted. Don't get me wrong, Automatic makes a good carriage. They do, it's really good. It's just that I feel like in their instruction manual, they could be a little bit more precise. I'm not trying to call out names, you guys are a good brand, but Maximum Controls, if you look at their menu, they make it so easy. You know, this is cool. It's just, you just gotta state the obvious. You do state it in there. I had to see the corner, but once you have your hand tied, you gotta hang this door up. I had to set it and everything. By the time I got to the carriage, I was already up to here. I know I should read my instructions and obviously, but it should say if you can't slow down the motor. What messed me up is the sprocket in the motor, the sprocket there. But you guys are fair. You guys gave the actual directions, but I guess for me, I didn't get it. It should have stated too that you needed a 40 and 40 chain. I think the 40, I was having a problem with the 40 and the 41 chain on the inside. So there it is. I have an exit loop, then I have a safety. But pretty much there. I like it. You like it? Any questions or comments? Feel free to tap in. I don't mind answering questions because I want to make your life easier. It took me about 2 to 3 days because the sprocket issue, the ordering issue, and the chain issue. So there it is. Yeah. I got about a foot out, well that's fine. The carriage is the reason. I could have went more in, but that's already playing too much, and I don't like to be cutting and welding a lot. But it's on the exit loop here, safety loop on the outside. I don't want to say the brand for this is for, but it's Pizza. But pretty much it. It's live today. Like and subscribe.